think they're going to put it in a safe place. Oh, that's for humanitarian reasons. This is for the poor North Korea. Oh, our people. Oh, those people. Oh, yes, the ones that are starving. The ones that don't eat like us. Yeah, those people. Yeah, we won't spend that money. We promise. Wink, wink. You and I both know, folks, that ain't happening. But that's the current deal going on right now. As David Meade says, the end of the world is happening. It does make you wonder. It's been a rough and tumble last month or so between Texas and all that, and they're still reeling from all of that problems. The Keys, the islands, Puerto Rico. My goodness gracious. Earthquakes, and they're in Mexico City, which is just unbelievable. I mean, it does seem a little apocalyptic, and it's depressing to see some of this news on the television, isn't it? I tell you, if you've not been to church in a long time, now's the time to get churched up. Time to take a little time out for pause. Definitely pray, ask God to help the rescue workers find possible people that are still buried under there alive, and they can find them and rescue them. But to comfort the hearts of people that are just upset, and nervous, and don't know if their loved ones are dead or alive in the storm-ravaged Puerto Rico or the islands, or dealing with loved ones that are dead, say a prayer for others, even if you're not religious. Seriously, I encourage even my non-religious friends, just say a prayer, you'd be surprised. Yeah, just say a prayer. It's the right thing to do, all religions. And I know many people are already doing it. So, and you're like, I've already done that. Done. And if you've already done that, just raise your hand. Keep one on the steering wheel. Yeah, not both. No hands. Don't do that in the car. Because I don't need to say, I wasn't listening to Keith Allen. He told me to take my hands off the wheel. No. Especially if you only have one, don't do that. When you're stopped, then you can do that and you're in a safe place. Yeah, but well, there's people that are literalists. They'll actually do it. And you did it, didn't you? You're busted. That's all right. But you didn't get anybody in an accident. And and that's a good thing. So do you think that Kim Jong-un is a nut job? Do you think that Trump's right? This guy's unhinged. I mean, he's calling him the Rocket Man. A lot of people say, for the left, it's too kind of words. I've heard some conservative talk show hosts said it kind of weirds him out to hear him say the Rocket Man. Trump has nicknames for everybody, but it kind of worked because other leaders from around the world are using the same language as the Rocket Man, but just to call him out because really he's identified by launching these, menacing rockets over Japan and into the Pacific Ocean, and people are seeing this, and they're just kind of, China's watching this. I mean, are any of them going to implode? Is there anything on them? What's the deal? Will the trajectory change? Will he finally strike something? What happens when the rhetoric turns into be real? And something really horrific happens. Is anybody ready for that? Is anybody ready for those eventualities? We better be ready. Anybody listening at the Pentagon, anybody that's got some common sense, they got to be ready. Our allies got to be ready. And it's been annoying to watch these things launch after launch after launch, and that realizing people, and I've said it, I said, why don't we just shoot them down? We have these THAAD missile systems. It turns out that because he's going so high, it has to be so precise that we can't. And I think to myself, who remembers Ronald Reagan? Do you remember Ronald Reagan? Of course you remember Ronald Reagan, but what was he famous for? So many things, but the Star Wars deal, the Star Wars initiative. Ronald Reagan knew something, didn't he? Ronald Reagan saw the future. And he realized that that would be warfare. Now, we had sent something up to outer space little less than a year ago, came back, was there for over a year. It looked like the space shuttle, but a smaller version, a different color. And it was testing. And it was the longest lasting, ship out there in Earth's orbit. What it was doing, I don't know. But I just wonder, do we not have a U.S. military satellite up there that has some kind of weaponry on there, some Star Wars material? Ronald Reagan wanted to do that. He wanted to put stuff up there to be able to shoot stuff down. If missiles would be come to the United States to safeguard us, safeguard our allies. That would be a great thing to do. Donald Trump needs to get the brightest minds from all over the world and put something from outer space together pronto. That should be the number one initiative right now. Let's put the greenhouses, let's put the Mars on hold right now. Remember, Barack Obama was mission to bring peace to Muslims. Remember, they weren't even working on space stuff. They were commissioned for another mission. So now let's do a new mission, okay? We're not going to Mars right now. We want to go into outer space and protect our planet, okay, from loonies like Iran. We gave money. Oh, excuse me. Barack Hussein Obama. We did give that money, hundreds of millions of dollars, for them to build more nukes. Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't as good as they usually do. But it's frustrating. We have these types of menaces on there, and it does make a lot of people wonder. That's why I say, if we're going to do something, it's not going to be pretty. It's going to have to be so fast, so swift, in a time where he thinks not, like a thief of the night. Where these planes come out of nowhere and drop some of the best stuff that we've got and our allies got, and they will take such a pounding that nothing from North Korea will ever happen again. Nothing will grow on that thing again for a long time. Now you say, where's the compassion? Where's the love? My friends, it's survival. It's either us or them. And believe me, this guy will lash out at anything, especially close to him. You know he will. Folks, be looking at that, be watching that. That looks like, and I have been saying it for the past over a year, that North Korea, fueled by Iran and Russia and China, were building these things, making it happen, and how dangerous they are. I wonder if they think about that. Was it really worth the money? Accepting that? Was it really worth it when you see what's happening right now? We'll be back with more For the People, folks.
We'll help you survive this thing called life. We're for the people, for the people, for the people is there.
It's unlike anything you've ever been through in your life, man. I was driving. This kid threw a grenade at us. It went right over our vehicle. It was 12 years old.
The shockwave went through my head, rattled up my brain, and left.
Danger is around you 360 degrees at all times, and you can't unlearn that.
It's impossible to describe the sacrifices these men and women have made to protect our freedoms. And the job of rebuilding their lives is massive and growing every day. Many will need the programs offered by the Wounded Warrior Project for years to come.
I didn't know what PTSD was. All I knew is I was having nightmares. And when I got released, my reintegration was go check in at the VA, man.
My first coping mechanism was use drugs. Just numb it, don't feel anything.
I was angry. I'm trying to pull myself out of that right now.
Your gift today of $19 per month will honor and empower these veterans so they can aid and assist each other.
The Wounded Warrior Project is a life raft.
I can say this without question that I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for it.
Wounded Warrior Project is the first step, getting back out into the world and reforming yourself outside of the service.
Call or go online with a pledge of $19 a month. You'll receive this Wounded Warrior Project blanket, and your gift will provide critically needed programs that rebuild lives.
That was my first feeling of actually being a part of something bigger than myself again.
Well, I lost a few really close friends overseas, and if I quit, I'm going to let them down, and I'm not about to do that.
I'm learning to face my fears head on. To trust and see what happens at the end.
It's a long process, but I had the drive and desire.
Please, call or go online with your gift right now.
For the people is there.
Get ready, get set for 123 Ready TV, the brand new app that everyone's talking about for your PC or Android device that allows you access to most every movie or TV show ever made. Sound incredible? Well, it is, because once you pay $19.99, that's all you pay. Just the movies and TV shows you like without the hassle. The internet streams everything already. What 123 Ready does is it finds them, then delivers them directly to you, commercial-free. There's nothing quite like it, and it's available now at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. And before you buy 123 Ready TV, watch the video and see how simple it is to start watching all those movies and TV shows. If you like movies and TV shows, but don't enjoy paying for all of them, no problem. Just pay $19.99 and start enjoying countless titles and entertaining TV better than anyone. Get your 123 Ready TV for $19.99 at forthepeopleshow.com. Just click on the store page. For the People has a special opportunity for you. If you own a business and want to gain a national audience that is loyal and will do business with you, imagine being able to get your product and or service into the hands of tens of thousands of people each week. Sponsorship opportunities are now available at rates you can afford. Finally, the show you love with your business supporting what we do in partnership. Start running your commercials today. To contact us, go to forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. It's Share-a-thon, and that means it's time to help For the People stay on the air. Your giving keeps the freedom of the air a possibility. For the People is listener-supported, and only by its listeners are we able to bring you all the news each and every day with common sense, along with a conservative point of view. Help us be a voice of reason in a troubled world, and make a donation today at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. It's your show, and we work hard to give you all the news and information that you need with commentary and insights you just don't get on the mainstream media. No fake news, just reality, so you can live your life in the know. Share-a-thon is your opportunity to get behind For the People. Give securely online at forthepeopleshow.com. It's Share-a-thon. Help For the People now at forthepeopleshow.com. Thanks for your support. All right, so where we're at right now with Share-a-thon 2017 for the People is we have suspended the tickets. We are no longer giving away the $200 in cash because we not sold a ticket, not one. So, anyways, yeah, I can laugh about it. I mean, come on. What are you going to do? I mean, sometimes things just don't happen, and sometimes things are not meant to be. And I have to kind of, I got to shake it off. And I got to say, okay, we got to reset. We got to revamp this thing here. And just put it out there that maybe there's somebody out there that is inclined to write a check or make a donation online at forthepeopleshow.com and find it worthwhile to be able to give towards this broadcast. And I realize it's just kind of like churches. Not everybody gives to the offering plate. Have you ever watched? Now, I know how some churches are set up where somebody might just write a check monthly so they don't do it. So I know it's not, just because you don't see people visually do it. But you know those people in the church. And the minister knows, and the deacons kind of know what's up there. But it's just a known thing that not everybody is in a giving mood. And to be frank, I understand to a certain degree. My kid goes to school. I got one still in school. She's 14. The other ones are out of school. working, have kids of their own, and